If I were the Prince of Darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about however necessary.
Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. ETW News Network. Well, I've got a couple of stories here that I wish to bring to your attention. Some of you may have already read them. That's fine. We're going to rehash it today. But a note to everyone. I have got a meeting coming up, and I ask for your prayers about it. I've got a meeting coming up with a certain group of people. I won't say who, but as you know, me and Kinsey both searching for work, but we may have something that's going to break pretty soon, hopefully. So all of you here, it's not about me or what I'm saying, but something maybe on the horizon. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be sound. Hello? Have we got sound? Bob, can you hear me? Okay, we're good. Cindy, it must be you. Anyway, y'all be in prayer. We've been doing a lot of searching for finding some employment here in the Valley. Kinsey and myself both, application after application.
His salvation by way of his son Jesus.
What is going on with this stupid thing?
And it ain't my fault that they rejected him. And God has presented his salvation by way of...
If I were the Prince of Darkness...
I absolutely don't know what's going on here, people. It's almost as if I don't have control of my own show. Anyway, Kinsey and I have been searching for jobs, and I've got a meeting coming up with some individuals in the Valley. Y'all be in prayer, and it has to do with firearms. But y'all be in prayer that the meeting will go well, and that hopefully something will come of this. As you well know, there are not many jobs out there, but we've been trying and trying. So let's hope the meeting goes well. Amen? Amen. Yeah, we got to tell you, we have searched and searched. And we continue to search and figure out things and create and build things, just like those swinging targets that I built, and some other things that we've been selling. And but at the same time, we appreciate the help and the efforts that come through to keep us going on the air. You know, we feel like that if if Alex can do it and other people can do it, and people are interested in what we're doing, they will have a willing mind to support it. So anyway, here we go with the news network, and I will fill you in later, at a later date when I can, about this after this first meeting takes place with these individuals about the so-called employment opportunity, I hope. I will fill you in and keep you up to date. But as of now, let's go ahead and start with The Guardian is where this news story is from today. The NATO summit is going to come and go. But Mr. Mayor Emanuel has authorized a new normal of militarized social control in Chicago. So welcome to NATO, to Chicago's police state. And I give full faith and credit to Bernard Harcourt, Guardian UK, on Sunday. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and begin with this article. It says, with NATO delegates arriving Saturday, night, the city of Chicago has been turned into a police state. Aha, a police state. You and I both know this was coming long time ago. It's just become the norm now. As the guy that's writing this article in the UK the other day, he knows what's going on. Although he's across the sea, he can tell what's happening. That it's a police state, pretty much, courtesy of Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who several months ago began implementing draconian anti-protest measures. Chicago has gone on security lockdown. Now, as I read this, I do not know what has been taking place today in terms of the summit and everything else, okay? I'm not abreast of it because I've been busy all day. I've had some people come over from Libby and look at some stuff in the shop I've been making and everything. So I've been busy. But I will get to that tomorrow, I promise you, on what took place today. But let's go back to the article, okay? Chicago is on security lockdown starting early Friday evening, sundown, thereabout. 18 May 2012, the Chicago Police Department began shutting down, prohibiting cars, bikes, pedestrians, miles and miles of highways and roads in the heart of Chicago to create a security perimeter around downtown and McCormick Place, where the Nato summit is being held as we speak. Now, could you imagine any of you being that important that they would close down roads and you know, stop vehicles and bicycles and take you know, the law enforcement and put up maybe some 8-foot tall anti-scale security fencing all around the perimeter downtown if you showed up? No, I don't think it would happen. See, you're not as important as the elite are. You are, and I am, just useless eaters. And you and I should go along with the game, and we should in our minds believe that they are so important that they can do and say anything they want to, and they can have all the protection that they want because they are in control. You see, all of these 8-foot tall anti-scale security fences are to keep the protesters out, and you know, that it should not be. It should not be. It should not be that anybody there has the opportunity to go up and get in the face of any of these people, because they are the leaders. They are the kings. They are the ones that control the purse strings. They are the ones, if they don't control it, that are the puppets. They are the puppets that are employed by the people that control the purse strings and your freedoms and everything else. But anyway, wouldn't it be nice if somebody cared enough about you to give the very best and put up an anti-scale security fencing when you come up downtown in any place? You know, and then we have a myriad of federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, FBI, Secret Service, that are out in force on right-geared horses, bikes, and patrols, batons at the ready. The Philadelphia Police Department sending over reinforcements to help out. How kind of them. How kind of them. Even Philadelphia is getting involved in it. They're going to help out. Chicago has also asked for recruits from police departments in Milwaukee and North Carolina. Meanwhile, F-16 warplanes scream through the skies as a part of a pre-summit defense exercise. Helicopters hovering over incessantly. How about that? You know, many people have said for many years, have said and tried to warn and tried to tell people that here we go, here it is, here it comes. This is just another showing of that. Guess what? They got bigger firepower. They got better firepower. They got F-16s and we don't. You know, they got the police. They've got the military. They got the FBI. They got the Secret Service on strings as puppets to keep people like you and I from being able to get near them, see? Because they're afraid. They're afraid that somehow or another we might say something. We might say something that would otherwise offend them. You know, now, if you think about the helicopters, if you think about the warplanes, if you think about the batons, the horses and the bikes, and the riot gears and all that, you know, think about it, I mean, honestly, they have got to do something to stop our animalistic qualities from being able to be, how should I say this, acted upon. Because we're the animals and they're the civil people that are in control. Because, by the way, they wouldn't be the kings and the leaders they are unless they were smarter than you and I. You see? You see, and I'm being very sarcastic here, not arrogant, but sarcastic about them because I despise who they are. And, of course, the Chicago Police Department spent $1 million riot control equipment in anticipation of the NATO summit. Riot control. According to The Guardian, the City of Chicago's Procurement Services website shows that in March of 2012, $757,657 was spent on, listen to this, 8,513 retrofit kits to be fitted to police helmets. February 2012, 673 of the same kits, which included face shield and ear and neck protectors, were purchased, what, for $56,000. Almost, you know, a little over $56,000. Plus, the Chicago Police Department will be deploying, check this out, we'll be deploying what? 2 new expensive long-range acoustic devices, LRAD, sound cannons, which it bought for $20,000 a pop. Now, wait a minute. Now, I listened to, I believe it was the police chief. I watched the video, listened to him. He said this is to let the people know that we can interact with all the people with these sound cannons. We just want to tell them if there is danger. We want to be able to shout at them, give a shout out to all of them, so that they can know that move away, danger is there. This is no kind of weapon, but this is a sound speaker that we're going to use to help them out. See, think about it. These are the type of devices that were used by the Pittsburgh police to deliver high-pitched alarm tones during the G20 summit in 2009. Yeah, I mean, it's going to become normal that they use every kind of weapon at their disposal to what? To put out to squash dissent. Well, you know, dissent to me is a great thing. Dissent to me I welcome with anyone. But the NATO summit does not welcome it. They're going to squash it out, you see. You know, I don't mind if someone disagrees with me. I don't mind it at all. But they mind it. I'm sure any one of you listening today would say, you know, I don't have a problem that nobody agrees with me all the time. But I'm not going to take an LRAD cannon to them. But, see, the big boys that play the hardball, they're going to tell the media to, you know, bring the protesters out and, you know, put them on the news in a different light as if they're some kind of lunatics. Maybe they're arrogant. And maybe they don't need to protest because guess what? Guess what? The big boys in charge know what they're doing. And the everyday guy, nah, he needs to shut up and sit down. But anyway, I got to read on. What about the secret suburban Chicago Police Control Center, where officials from more than 40 different agencies sit side by side with a giant central screen before them? Wow! As reported by the Chicago Sun-Times, from the multi-agency command center, all different types of federal, state, and local law enforcement can view live video feeds from security cameras that are already up and running throughout the city. Wow. Gotta love that. See, all of them can view one screen at one time. See, they can talk about being in somebody else's business today. Now, these folks are up in